Yeah. Get a minute left on the mic, nigga. Goose. Down walk, then I lean with it.
You let your boy Video Guard get copyrighted. Not only that, they talking about something that's only gonna be seen in other countries, certain countries. I hope it's the United States. Anyway, we gonna get into this EDP video, man, because listen, dog. First of all, I heard information from the grapevine. Y'all let this man lose his jobs on all DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats. Like, okay, I understand that. You don't need no Mr. Pedestrian coming and taking your food over there. You don't even know his hands being at Mr. Cupcake Master. Then I heard, I forgot what else I heard. And then I was like, okay, they kind of taking it too far. But bruh, y'all took it above and beyond when y'all followed this man to find out what hotel. Yeah, that's what it was. Y'all got this man evicted from out the place he was staying at. He had to go from hotel to hotel where y'all was still searching and hunting for this man. Y'all literally just became the Mr. Pedestrians that this man was pedestrian around. You get what I'm saying? Because at this point, you're following this man and becoming the predator. And that's probably what y'all want. So, you know, I'm agree on it. Y'all did what y'all had to do on the view. But, I mean, this man got to have somewhere to stay. That's why, boy, we'd rather be a murderer than a Mr. Pedestrian. I promise you, man. Anyway, let's get into this video, dog.
445 has been fired from 3 different jobs over the last couple of weeks as a result of people exposing his employment to TikTok. He's apparently completely out of money and as a result has been evicted from a few different properties.
The freak was he doing with the little bit of money that he was attaining? I know he had attained enough to not do no 9 to 5 type ish. What was he doing with his money? Being a Mr. Pedestrian? Paying for stuff he need to be paying for?
Out of a suitcase in a couple of unconventional crappy locations. Buddies by the name of Felipe, the big man himself has actually been put behind bars.
Wow.
This is the Henderson, Nevada Detention Center inmate.
One
Brian
thing
Moore
y'all act like y'all couldn't freaking do.
I said yes.
Things have gotten so bad for EDP that right now as we speak, he's applying to have his name legally changed. What extent should a person's life be ruined for the mistakes made in their own past? At what point, if ever, should EDP 445 be forgiven for his own foolish decisions? Does EDP 445's work completed prior to his cancellation hold any residual value, or was it rendered completely and utterly useless from the second he showed up to that cursed Bakersfield motel? We asked this last question because prior to the 18th of April 2021, things were actually going reasonably well for EDP 445.
Let me tell you, bro. When should EDP be forgiven? Never, nigga. People like EDP shouldn't be forgiven. Because if you forgive him, he gonna go back and do the same thing. But I'm pretty sure EDP learned his lesson once his career of EDP was destroyed. You didn't have to go and take his last little bit of forms of income. It's already going to be impossible for him to find a job as a popular man. He's too damn big, bro. He's a big fucking guy. Now at this point, y'all going to make him change his name and lose weight. Now it's going to be a real problem.
If you look at his Social Blade graph, you'll see that he gained 520,000 subscribers over the course of 2 months in April and May of 2020. Either. In a world where everyone else online is always walking on eggshells, trying not to offend anyone, EDP 445's brash attitude and unapologetic approach to life was somewhat refreshing for those who saw the world in a similar way. However, of course, such an approach wasn't without controversy. In 2017, as a result of his unconventional content, he'd be banned from YouTube for a period of 2 weeks, while Twitter was a little harsher, placing a ban on his main EDP 445 account permanently.
Forever.
Additionally, after
my channel doesn't match the criteria. I'm like, my channel has 0 community guideline strikes. It has 0 copyright strikes.
EDP would gain support from other large YouTubers such as some
that's
ordinary
wild.
gamers who stated that the refusal was stupid.
YouTube, can you just give this dude his play button? If he doesn't get his play button, I'm gonna buy him his play button.
While EDP was also made a custom YouTube play button by a fan of
If that boy don't, what was his name? How's our Kabar Sabar? What's his name, man? I watch him from time to time. But if he don't shut his little bitch ass up, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Buy his play button. Buy your apology, a correct one. Because, boy, you be fooling and wilding out on there thinking you know what you be talking about. But anyway, sometimes I do the same thing like I'm doing now. Let's go.
Displaying the love and support he had from the community at the time. However, perhaps YouTube and Twitter were able to see something objectively that those who loved and supported him could not. On the 18th of April 2021, EDP445 was caught in
20K HDR 1200 FPS Super Nintendo iOS 49 Blu-ray Ultraviolet Radiation 1080p PlayStation 5.
on his way to pick up a cupcake. The topic was covered by almost everyone in the commentary community.
I'm sure by now many of you have at least heard of the EDP445 situation.
Creators who supported him in the past, such as Some Ordinary Gamers, would upload a video titled EDP445 needs to be arrested immediately.
Why has EDP been dropping hard? Because EDP is an individual that actually got Chris Hansen.
Beginning of the end.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't. It was. That's the part. It wasn't like his first time doing this. This nigga's caught him on multiple occasions, and he been had these controversies and over. So somebody give me a fucking reason why in the world he still got a chance after all this time. Somebody explain to me correctly. Why was y'all giving this nigga a chance? Why? Why y'all kept giving him a chance? I feel bad for bro. Stupid idiot.
In the 7 days following the expose, EDP445 would lose 200,000 subscribers, almost 10% of his together. At the time of his banning, EDP was exactly 30 years old, and had been creating content since 2010 when he was 19 years old. So the 179 million views deleted in the process meant that his entire portfolio of work completed in his 20s, 10 plus years worth of labor, was wiped out quite literally overnight. One mistake was all it took for YouTube to decide that EDP445 no longer deserved either his celebrity status or any kind of record relating to any of his work completed in the past. However, following the infamous Cupcake event, Cameo would be contacted by numerous individuals who would receive responses along the lines of, "Hey there, thank you for reaching out. Our team is aware of the allegations and are actively investigating this. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Kindly Melita." Less than a week later, EDP445's Cameo account was deleted. Another income stream had gone up in smoke. Eliminated. At which point EDP was likely coming to terms with the harsh reality of his cancellation. However, just before his Facebook was deleted, he'd make one final interesting announcement. He planned on making his own website to which he would continue posting videos.
EDP445 announced over on Facebook that he will be making his grand return to the internet with his own website to return to his old video type, I guess.
Just want to let you guys know, man, EDP445.com. It's coming soon. Been about like a week, maybe 2 weeks from.
However, after an apparent falling out with his website developer, as mentioned in a Reddit comment, the launch seemed to fail.
Update: the website is now returning an error 500. So it looks like he's been having a little bit of trouble launching the site. Hasn't been working so well for him.
And to this day, the page remains as an unlaunched, inactive website.
Damn. The crazy part is, what most likely happened is, Big Bro did not know that EDP was going through that. Probably didn't know anything about it. Then when he found out, he did a little falling out. Like, bro, just get the man his goddamn website or something. I don't know, bro. This nigga gonna, bro. You don't want nobody to just be homeless forever, bro. I understand he did some fuckery, bro, and it's unforgivable, bro. But people got to. I hate seeing homeless, bro. That's worse than anything.
In spite of how much of a scumbag EDP445 truly was, you have to give him credit for sheer determination, because he then began to upload videos on another third-party website called 3Speak TV, where his account would be met with the same fate. It was banned. His career on the internet was finished. However, the internet wasn't finished with ending his career. Rich from Review Tech USA would state that he might be able to get a job working somewhere like Starbucks. However, it was only going to be so long before the trolls would come and inform them of his past.
But I don't even know if you could get a damn job at Starbucks and keep it, because you know the trolls are going to come after you and say, "Oh yeah, that guy you just hired, I wouldn't keep him employed."
Moved from Bakersfield, California to Henderson, Nevada following the expose, where it seemed as though he managed to land a job as a Lyft driver in October 2021.
Wow.
However, this job would be fairly short-lived, as a video posted to TikTok by a user called Lennon Jimenez would expose EDP445's Lyft profile.
Bro went from wanting cupcakes to driving for Lyft.
The situation would promote Reddit discussion, with one post stating EDP as a Lyft driver, how the mighty have fallen.
Which was driving Lyft, he was driving for Grubhub and Uber Eats.
Grubhub.
And all three of those companies fired him.
EDP also apparently applied at Chuck E. Cheese,
my
but
mixtapes?
for
What's
obvious
that?
reasons didn't seem to get the position. Unless he were to find some extremely low-skill niche job where they wouldn't check his name online and where he wouldn't have to interact with any customers who might expose him to whichever company he might be working for.
Better come
With so
over
many
here in my
obstacles
city,
in the
boy.
way of finding even the most basic of jobs, it's hardly surprising to find out that EDP has been attempting to change his name legally. The strange part about this is that when you try and search the court register from the Reddit post by typing in his name, Bryant Moreland, it now states that there are no results found, possibly indicating that EDP445's name change has been successful, and
my dog got his name switched on y'all niggas, and he gonna lose that weight on y'all niggas. He failed. He won't ever be the same. But he trying to recoup with his little Mr. Pedestrian having ass. Oof, fucking idiot, bro. Why would he do something so stupid?
no longer known as Bryant Moreland.
As you can see, I did type in his name, Moreland Bryant.
Moreland. Mr. Moreland Bryant. Mr. Moreland.
No results found.
However, the problem with this, as outlined by the EDP445 subreddit, is that he's not exactly hard to spot. This idiot thinks this will fix anything LeMayo. He will be spotted everywhere no matter his name. It's planned. Perhaps the goal is to have his name hidden for long enough in order to get a job, as other sources state that he's been, unsurprisingly, struggling with money.
He's broke. Like, YouTube made him money, but after having that, he got broke real quick.
EDP had less than $3,300 cash left in his account, plus 2
How
cars
does he know
and a couple
this?
of other things that he might be able to sell.
The only income that he has, other than the $3,300 that he has left in his bank account, is maybe the 40 grand in weapons and the 2 cars that he owned.
In the same live stream during which Master at Work would discuss EDP's financial situation, it also mentioned that EDP had been evicted from his apartment complex as the property owner received numerous complaints about having him as a tenant.
Call up Spur Apartments and verify it for yourself. EDP will no longer be living at Spur Apartments. The reason why he got evicted is because of constant harassment the property owner has been getting.
Crazy, bro. You motherfucking humans are so goddamn aggravating, bro. On my daddy's side, y'all aggravating, bro. This man still needs a place to stay, and none of y'all gonna hand him out one. So bitch, stop being so goddamn aggravating. I swear to God, bro. We get what the hell he did, bro. But at some point, bro, you done cut his fucking revenue off. At least let this man have somewhere to sleep.
Since then, EDP has been living out of a suitcase at various hotels. However, even then, his detractors have been going around trying to get him kicked out of wherever he happens to be staying.
He's a danger to everyone in here.
Okay, so I just called security. Go ahead and let security know all
I will
this information.
be more than happy to let them know. Thank you very much.
In late October, a YouTuber by the name of Matt Simon seemed confident that
He
EDP
just
had
wants
been
that to be what
arrested,
it
yet
is.
provided no evidence or reason for the arrest.
EDP
They need to arrest them
has
teeth,
been
boy. Them teeth nasty.
arrested. Today is October 25th. It is 11:30 at night, and EDP has been arrested today.
This claim clearly lacks credibility. People in the comments requested evidence, to which there seems to be none. However, a former friend of EDP445 by the name of Felipe claims to have some stronger evidence pertaining to the potential arrest of EDP445.
The third time I picked up, I was like, hello, and it said, this is the Henderson, Nevada detention center, inmate for Bryant Moreland. Would you like to receive the call? And I hung up, and then called again, and the same thing happened. Would you like to receive a call? So I said yes, because I was like, I was just curious to see, holy shit, he
What
got
the fuck
arrested,
did you hang up for the first time? Something's gonna happen.
The issue is the iPhone, which isn't exactly rock solid evidence to say the least, and Felipe's character is suspect at best. He only gets views when he talks about EDP445, and without EDP on the internet to defend himself, anyone can say anything. As mentioned previously, this would prove the story to be fake, as the guy states that it was Bryant Moreland on the other end of the phone. One comment stated, looked up every inmate record in Clark County, which is where Henderson is, Kern County, which is where Bakersfield is, and Manatee County, which is where Bradenton, Florida is, which said that he was connected to online. No Bryant Moreland is in any of those prisons. In the end, it doesn't really matter whether or not he's in actual prison, as it's safe to say that EDP is a man who made a mistake so bad that even outside of concrete prison walls, he barely has a drop of freedom.
No kind of freedom, bro. He ain't got no hope for anything, bro. Life is completely in the gutter, bro. It's over. It's OV, bro. You might well start selling dope and become a drug dealer. You might well be in this gang wars and steal cars and all that, man. You might well come down here and Come whip some his ass. We got you over here, boy. Just come on down this way. Just come on down this way. Don't be on that Mr. Pedestrian. You got to leave that out there to the west side. We don't do that over here. We busting caps. We not stalking. We not stalking and ruining your jobs. We ruining your life. So lay that shit over here. Anyways, man, if you like this, man, hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, man, give me 20 likes. That's all I'm asking for, big dog. You feel me? Anyways, it's your boy Don Wig. Subscribe to my Twitch at DonWig99 or follow however you want to do that. Subscribe to this YouTube channel right here. Hit the bell.
S&P, check my discography. It's in my heart, I can write a biography. Deep in his thought, he struggle at night to get any sleep. His mental is weak. His only goal is to kill his brother. Not knowing he repeat the cycle. Possessed by power and hate. Even don't discriminate. It's the shit that some of us see that turn us into a beat.
Boom, 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 boom.